You're listening to the Straight Crooked Podcast.
So I just wanted to say, I was not loving my hair today. It's like time to wash it. So I threw this hat on and I just picked a t-shirt, right? Couldn't see very well, so I put my glasses on. Why, like as soon as Zoom pops up, do you know what I immediately see?
Hmm.
Wayne's World. Why do I look like that?
Oh,
But you said it looks podcasty, so
it does. That's what
I'm
I
just gonna
said.
roll with it.
Okay.
I think you
Yeah.
look quite official. Like
I look like a
you're like,
librarian.
oh, okay. I was gonna say the slay lawyer that I would definitely hire because I feel like you'd
Oh,
win for me.
thank you.
I like librarian too. They're fun.
I should have had my glasses on, then it would be librarian
Oh
for
my God,
sure.
yes.
Yeah. What? Are they here? No,
Hello?
I was gonna put them on.
Oh, your glasses.
No one is in here except for the cat.
You said, are they here?
I know. Um, Speaking of cats, what's up with this cat show?
Oh my God, stop.
I can't
I
believe you want
was,
to go to a cat show.
I know. I know. I don't know. Like I've been trying to be, okay, I say this and we're 2 days into November, 3 days. I'm like, I just don't want to do anything all month long, but maybe I'm going a little stir crazy because I'm scrolling through Facebook and I see this ad for a cat show. What even is that? I saw they're going to be racing them. There's going to be like people can vote on the best cat. There's going to be vendors. And I'm like,
And costumes, cat
oh,
costumes.
costumes as well? Yeah. And I'm not a cat person, but I do love a good kitten. So maybe I'm like hoping that there'll be kittens there. I don't know. But something in me was just like, oh my, this would be so fun. Let's go.
It would be fun.
Yeah.
Maybe I can talk my sister and the kids into going to the cat show.
That would be cool. It's
We
Saturday
could
and
go to the cat
Sunday.
show.
So
Oh my God.
we'll see.
Nobody likes cats. I mean, I do, but a lot
Right.
of people don't like cats.
Yeah, because I told my mom about it and I told her, I was like, well, you're coming up here to like see your sister. So, I mean, I can't expect you to drop everything and come to a cat show. And my mom just looks at me and she goes, I'm not going to a cat show. I hope you know that. I'm like, wow, okay, that's fine.
Oh man. No, I have my own cat show here every day.
Yours is like a cat circus, I would say. It's a
Cat
bit
freak show.
ridiculous. Freak show, yes. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah. I got home this weekend after being gone and he threw up on my bed again and I had to like he hit it. He
Ew.
like made the blankets bunch up because I was like, why are my blankets bunched up right here? And then I go to pull it back and I was just like, you son of a bitch.
That is so sick. That's like malicious that he would cover it up like that.
I know. It's so rude.
I don't like that. And like I actually wasn't aware until like the past year that maybe past 2 years that cats even like threw up like that. Like everyone I
They
know
throw
that's a
up a
cat
lot.
owner, yeah. Everyone I know that's a cat owner is like, yep, gotta clean up the throw up every day. I'm like, ma'am, I had a cat when I was younger and I don't recall ever seeing throw up.
Really.
Yeah. It was an orange cat. I don't know if that has anything to do with it.
I don't know either. But he's gotten a little bit better since I've changed his food, but he was throwing up like once a week. Now it's like once every few weeks.
I just
But
think back to when we were trying to film Family Feud and he's like,
hey, hey. And then he's like, "Ms- ms." That noise.
I didn't have the pleasure of hearing it. I was fully like doing the thing. I know that people that have the same issues as me know it. If you just plug your ears, you still hear things. So you have to go like that on your
Yeah.
ears to make the little whooshing sound. So I couldn't hear anything. I'm just screaming, you're screaming. It was fun.
At least I protected you.
Yes, thank you. I'm forever thankful for that. Because if I was gonna turn around and be like, what, why is this cat talking? And then I would have just seen it and ugh. But you went to Netherworld this weekend, right?
Oh yeah, I
How
did.
was that?
It was really
You
fun.
liked it? Okay.
I did. And I don't know if they do this every year, but they had two haunted houses.
I know they did it last year, but I don't remember it being a thing back in the day when I went.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And I think my favorite part was because they have people walking around in costumes and stuff.
Mm.
And there was a Mothman costume, and he was just so cute. I
Oh
loved
my
him. I was like,
God.
Mothman, I love you.
You should have taken a picture with him.
I did, but it's terrible, and I'm not going to show it to
Oh,
anybody.
fair enough. Okay.
But he was so precious. I love the Mothman costume.
That's awesome. Because you
Um,
said one of the themes was cryptid, right?
yeah,
That's
yeah.
so interesting. They didn't have that when I was there. I would have loved that.
No, it was really fun. I didn't know that it was all like animatronics based, mostly.
Oh, is it?
That one was.
Wow, okay.
Hmm.
That's pretty cool. I mean, I don't know. Kind of spooky.
Yeah, no, because they jump out at you, you know.
Did
But
it trigger your what's that place called again? Lucky's? Happy's?
huh?
The animatronic place?
Oh, Billy Bob's.
Billy Bob's, close enough.
I was not close at all.
Did that
Did
trigger
it trigger
something in
my
you?
nightmares of Billy Bob's?
Yeah.
Maybe. Maybe just a
Oh,
little bit.
okay.
But the fact that they were supposed to be scary maybe
Mm-hmm.
made it a little bit better. Billy Bob's
Right.
isn't supposed to be scary, and it is.
Yeah. Yeah. That one's
But
more like scarring.
no, we had a great time. We had a lot of sugar because they had like donuts topped with like a whole bunch of
Ooh.
stuff.
Yeah.
I got an apple cinnamon one. It was pretty neat.
Sounds
And
delish.
then my BFF Katie, she got s'mores on hers
On
or
a
something.
donut?
Yeah,
Oh, stop it
yeah.
right now. That is like, oh my God.
So we had a very, very good time. I was very impressed. It was worth the money.
I'm glad. I think I went with a group of people that I'm not fond of.
Hmm.
Actually only knew two of them. One of them was a very sweet girl that definitely took on the role because I'm like, oh, I don't know anybody. I'm freaked out. So
Hmm.
she kind of was like my comfort person, but everyone else was like not my vibe. So for me, it was just a little hectic. And I think I was just more upset with the vibes to like even care about the haunted house. And I didn't get to, I walked through that little food area, didn't stop anywhere. It just wasn't a fun experience. So maybe I'll go next year and like fix
Really?
that. Yeah.
Well, because Katie and Jeff, I was like, yeah, by the way, my cousin said it sucked last year. And we were like,
Hmm.
oh man.
Yeah. It was, I didn't like it at all, but it sounds a lot better this year.
It was. It was a good time. At least I got to do something festive and
Yeah,
spooky.
definitely. I don't think I really did anything. Took the kids trick-or-treating on the square again. And yeah, update on my niece. She's still terrified of the Grinch, probably now more than ever.
Was
Because
there a
I
Grinch?
Yeah. So I think I mentioned like last year he was there like messing with the like woo with all the kids and stuff walking around trick-or-treating. And so I was excited for this year because I'm like, oh, she's older, maybe she won't be so scared. Because she wouldn't let me put her down. I had to hold her the whole time last year. Nope, she was still terrified. We forced her to walk this time though, because we're like, darling, you're so tall now. We cannot carry you.
Hmm.
It's too much. And at the end the Grinch actually stole my nephew's bucket of candy and he fought back. He was like punching the Grinch and like, but it scared her to death. She was watching like,
Oh no.
so I thought I was being like, I don't know. I thought I was being fun with her when we got home later that evening and I was like, hey, guess what? Like, I think I'm gonna show up at Christmas dressed up as the Grinch. And she was just like looking at me and I'm like, like you're gonna wake up for your presents and I'm gonna be there and I'm gonna be the Grinch. Wrong thing to say. Wrong thing to joke about. She freaked out. She couldn't even look at my Grinch slippers. She started making my mom
Has she
hold her.
watched the movie?
No.
Maybe she should have watched the movie before she ever saw it in
I
person.
know. Probably start with a cartoon as well.
Yeah.
But it ended with her about every 30 minutes for the rest of their stay. She would be like, "You're just kidding. You're just kidding, right? No Grinch. You're just kidding." And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm just kidding." I'm like, I have this like elf overall set, and I showed them to her in my closet, and I'm like, "I'll be an elf. I'm not gonna be the Grinch. It's fine." But like everything in me wants to find a Grinch costume so bad.
I
But
kind
I
of think
don't,
you should.
yeah, I'm afraid to do like lasting damage, but I don't know. It's just the Grinch.
But I think maybe if you were to dress up as the Grinch, like you said when you had your ghost face mask on,
Hmm.
where you're like, hey, listen, it's just me. See,
Okay, that's fair. So maybe I should look into that.
maybe.
Hmm. Halloween was my last hurrah. I guess let me announce this now, like it's some big thing. So it's no secret that I love a sweet treat, right?
Hmm.
It kind of, I don't want to say spiraled, but it kind of spiraled after my birthday when I had like the cake and all those fun samples. And then it's like, okay, I need a sweet treat every day. Like, give me some sweets. And then there was Halloween, whatever. So I kind of made the decision, like, I'm not feeling the greatest physically. I'm full of sweets all the time. And I can't, like, the diet sodas are like my weakness. Like, if I don't have one, at least one per day, don't even look at me. So November, I can't have sweets, I can't have sodas until Thanksgiving. And it's more just to like challenge myself to see if I could do it. Because I've always, like, oh, I'm gonna diet now, or like I'm gonna stop drinking this, like whatever. But I never follow through because I'm like, whatever, like life is short. Like, no, I'm challenging
That's me.
myself to not have any. So, and I mean, day 3, I have had headaches every single day.
So
Um,
you haven't done your Coke Zeros?
No. It's
Mm.
like I'm craving soda so bad. Like a fat Diet Coke from McDonald's would hit so hard. But it's just gonna make it more exciting for Thanksgiving. But yeah, I've been sluggish, I've had headaches, but I'm powering through it. I've taken up clay, like making little clay figures to
Oh.
try to occupy myself. I bought some fake teeth on Amazon that look real, and I'm putting them in the clay figures. So yeah, I'm excited to share
So
those
like
with
those
you when I'm
weird
done.
dolls?
Like the Fugglers? Oh, they're
Yeah.
right there. Do you see them?
No.
Right where my finger is,
I'm
I have a bunch of
blind.
Fugglers on my
Oh yeah,
mantle.
you're right.
Kind of like that, yeah. And I'm gonna paint them and stuff after they dry. So,
Cute.
yeah.
I love that idea.
That was my life update. If you see me acting crazy, it's because I'm withdrawing from caffeine and sugar. So,
Fake sugar.
also, yes, fake sugar. Hold me accountable when I see you next weekend.
I'm not the person to do that.
You have to be mean to me if I can still like we could go out to eat, and like sit down and have a meal. I just cannot have a soda and I cannot have a sweet treat. That's all.
You know, if you deprive yourself entirely, you're gonna go nuts, right?
Yes, but I have to challenge myself to prove myself I could do this because I'm someone that is always like I set these expectations for myself or like this would be ideal, whatever. I don't stick to anything. I can't.
Me either.
So I'm more like more than anything, I need to prove to myself that if I really put my mind to it, I could do it. So,
Just become a coffee drinker. Then it's
oh my
sweet
God.
treats and caffeine.
Mm-mm. That's not the kind of sweet treat I want. I like a good pastry.
Mm, me too.
And I
But
like the bubbly of the soda.
I do too. They were out of
Hmm.
my Dr. Pepper Cherry Zero, so I also don't have any.
Oh my God.
I don't
It's
know.
tragic.
It is. Oh, I thought your hat said sorry to be here.
No, it says happy.
Happy to be here.
I don't know
Okay,
how I
Wayne.
would feel. I don't know how I would feel about walking around with a hat that said sorry to be here.
Just apologizing for your existence.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No, that seems accurate.
I would wear it.
Oh my God, it's even cuter from the side where you can see the little clip, little
Oh my God.
ponytail.
No, look at this. It's
I
like
think
a
it's
whoopee.
cute. A whoopee.
A whoopee.
What is that?
I think it's like the little tail.
A whoopee?
Not a rat tail, but just like one singular tendril of hair is a whoopee.
Part of that. Oh my God, I've never heard that in
But
my life.
no, my hair is too long to put up into a clip now.
Yeah.
What is that about?
I'll show you a trick that I use when I really want it off of me. Well, basically you like twist it and fold it up like you're gonna clip it, but then you take it and fold it on itself and do like a that didn't make any sense, did it?
No, I get what you're saying,
Oh,
but I
okay.
don't think this hair clip is big enough to clip it with it being that
Oh.
thick.
It's also not a style for fashion if you do it the way I just described. It's definitely for like getting it off you. I mean, I do wear it out like that, but it's not cute. I
Um,
just keep hearing a gun rack? I don't even own a gun, let alone miniguns that would necessitate an entire rack.
what are you talking about? Wayne's World?
I
Oh,
know I've never seen it. I know exactly one scene from that movie.
yeah. I don't know that I've ever actually watched it all the way through either.
Mm-mm. I've never even started it.
We should have been Wayne and Garth for Halloween.
Oh my God, wait. No, but next weekend we can just dress up like them for fun and just go somewhere.
I feel like I always look like Garth with my flannel shirts and my graphic tees.
I didn't even know his name, so you're doing pretty well on that front. And I mean, I really just have to do this, right? Put on some black jeans or something.
Yeah. Wayne's World. Okay, so to the thing that's stressing me the hell out.
Let's hear about it.
Oh my God. So I I think we've gone through this is episode 10, right?
Sounds about right. Yeah,
Yeah, we've gone through 10 episodes.
that's
And I haven't
crazy.
mentioned that I'm in the process of buying a house. And thank you. That was not an audible clap at all. But
What I've noticed when I go back and edit, I think it's because I put my mic all the way up. If I make too loud of a sound or something, it just completely washes it
cuts
out.
out. Yeah,
Yep.
I think it did that a little bit ago.
What about now?
Nope.
Okay, perfect. Well, I'm clapping.
Um, but anyway, so I'm building, which has been a challenge in itself. I'm sure you guys all know the market is shit right now. Probably not the best time for me to buy a house, but rent is ridiculous. Like
Yeah.
my 850 square foot apartment, I got a lease renewal, and for month to month, it was going to be $100 more than my mortgage is going to be. I'm like, no, what?
Yeah. That's ridiculous.
What? Um, so anyway, finally justified getting a house, and this process is probably the most difficult thing I've ever done in my life.
Yeah, definitely. I could tell how stressed out you are about it.
I'm very stressed out about it. Um, and I mean, just how difficult they make it to become a homeowner. Like if you don't have a 401k to pull out of, or just a large lump sum of money laying around, you can't get a house. You really
Yeah,
can't, even though it would be better for you financially.
right.
Um, but anyway, the building process has actually gone relatively smooth aside from the fact that my doors got stolen. Um,
It's not funny, but
it's pretty funny to me. I thought it was hilarious.
okay, I do think it's funny. I just didn't want to be rude, but like doors, like you're stealing doors.
They stole all of my interior doors. Um,
And didn't
but
you say they found who
they
stole the
did. They
doors?
caught the guy. Um,
And what was he doing? Just
he
dealing
was
doors?
remodeling his neighbors in the trailer park.
Gotcha. Okay, perfect. So all of your doors, well, I guess they took them back, but they were living in some random
I don't
trailer
think
park
they
for a
took him
while.
back. I think
Oh.
I think they just lost him. I just had to get some new doors. Yeah. So I'm like, what do you get in trouble for? Like, what's the punishment for something like that?
Right. Theft, I guess.
Yeah. But anyway, they're like, just don't worry, the neighborhood's safe. It's just construction theft is a whole different thing. And I'm like, yeah, I guess I understand, but
Yeah, that does make sense.
I need a ring camera.
Oh my God, you have to get one just for like peace of mind.
Dude, no, the reason I want one is because you never know who's a murderer. People might be coming to say, hey, we need to look at your ring camera footage, and I could pick up somebody dumping a body.
Oh
You
my
know what
God,
I'm saying?
yes. Yes. I didn't even think about it like that.
Yep.
I've been saying I want ring cameras because one, my nightmares are back about different home invasion, kidnapping things, but
Oh,
when I'm at home, I don't want to feel like I have to go check every entrance every time I hear something. Like, let me just pull up my phone, look at the cameras. But I do not want whoever has access to my Ring cameras, like the rest of the family, to hear me singing when I'm home alone because it's loud.
I don't understand people who have interior cameras.
Oh God, no. What is that
Such an
for, I
invasion of
wonder?
privacy.
Yeah.
I don't,
I remember
I don't know.
I went through this weird phase in like middle school when I was like scared that we were gonna get cameras put in our house. Don't know why. No one ever mentioned it. But then I imagine like, oh my God, like what if I forget that I'm not supposed to get dressed in the living room and then the camera's watching me get dressed in the living room? Or like what if I'm
Mhm.
doing something weird and then like it's just on camera. You just have to own up to it. I don't want that.
I was watching American Horror Stories. Have you watched that
Oh,
one?
no, I've seen one episode from like last year.
Oh, really? I had to catch up. I didn't know there was a season two, but now there's a season three. So I had to
Oh,
watch seasons two and three.
3 seasons. I thought there was just one.
Yeah, no, me too.
Okay.
But anyway, so I think it's still actively coming out. Season three's episodes are still coming out.
Okay.
Um, but there was this one about the Ring cameras. It was a little freaky.
Ooh, I'm gonna have to watch it.
Yeah. It has Gabourey Sidibe, the girl who played Precious
Hmm.
in Uncoven.
Yeah.
I really like her.
Yeah, she's cool. Um, the one I think I watched the one about Santa Claus. Did you see that one? It was like the social media
The
group of,
House,
yeah.
yeah,
And that kind of I was like, I don't know how I feel about these like one-off episodes,
that
but
one was stupid.
oh, okay, so I just picked the wrong one to start with.
Yeah, I didn't care for that one too much.
Okay. I'll give it a
Um,
chance.
no, one was off-putting to me. And I think it's the very first episode. It's about because they had the leather man that
Mm-hmm.
was Evan Peters in the first season or whatever. Um, they made a leather woman, and she's 16. Okay,
Is that the
and
episode with Noah Cyrus in it?
I think so. And Paris Jackson.
Oh, random.
Yeah. Um, but anyway, it was disturbing because it had a lot of sexual stuff in there for 16-year-olds, and
Oh,
I really don't
wow.
appreciate that.
Yeah.
Like this show is designed for adults. I
Mm-hmm.
really don't want to see kids like having sex. It's
That's very
messed
bizarre.
up. Yeah,
I
it
didn't
is.
think that I mean, I've never seen anything like that in like the seasons before, I didn't think they would go into something like that.
Yeah, no, it was gross. Wasn't a
So,
fan.
what was that, the very first episode?
Yeah.
So, immediately skip that one. Is any of the first season worth watching?
I feel like it was. I don't remember it that well,
Okay, that's
but
fair.
I feel like it was worth it.
Okay,
Season two is really good.
perfect. I'm all caught up on the newest season of American Horror
I
Story.
don't think I'm gonna watch it.
Why? It's really good, I
I
promise.
heard it wasn't.
Oh, to me it is. It's more like psychological. So
Yeah.
you're kind like even like we don't even know what's happening, but there was no new episode this past week, I believe. I saw some things swirling around the internet that they were filming right as the strike happened. So
Mm.
there might not be more episodes even done yet. I don't know if that was true. That's just what the TikTok comments were saying. So I don't know if they even have any more of it filmed to release, but it's not over yet.
How much is Kim K in it?
Honestly, minimal. She's like she's Emma Roberts' like publicist type thing. So
Okay.
she meets up with her a couple of times, like maybe once an episode, maybe.
I kind of don't like Emma Roberts anymore.
Mm,
You know,
I'm iffy.
she was apparently very abusive to Evan Peters. Like,
Yeah, I heard a lot of bad things. It's
yeah.
hard to separate
Who
the
the person
artist from
is.
the art. Yeah,
Yeah.
because like I really enjoy her acting, but at the same time, when she is that good at playing a horrible person,
Well, they say that she is. They say that she's very not nice
Yeah,
at
that's what
all.
I'm saying. Like she plays the role very well.
Yeah.
She's very nice in this season, if that helps. I don't know. Um, but yeah, I used to love her so much, and now I'm just like I really I don't know how to feel about that.
There was a little thing that I wanted to do with you. I thought
Okay,
it'd be fun.
let's do it.
So we are going to reenact
Oh God.
stupid moments in the courtroom.
Okay.
So these are actual things recorded by court reporters.
Perfect. Can I look at the link now or are we
You
waiting?
can look at the link now.
Okay.
I guess I'll be the attorney and you'll be the witness
Oh my God.
for each of these. Are you
I'm
nervous?
yeah, I'm getting nervous. I feel like I'm in like a drama class in high school again. I want to die. Actually, I didn't even take drama in high school, but middle school. Oh my God, wait, that brought up something for me. She made us
What?
run across like the front of the room, pretending like we were getting chased by a killer, and then we trip over a log.
I love that.
I would have too, like now, I would have ate that up. Back in the day, like even in middle school, I was even weirder, like quieter, scared, shy, whatever. I was not having it. I'm pretty sure I didn't do it, or maybe I like just walked across and I don't know. I don't know, but it was not yeah, that just brought something out of me.
Wow. Mm-mm. Awkward.
I'm excited for this though.
Okay. So I guess we're just gonna go down the line and go until we get tired. Oh,
Okay,
well, there's
so
not that many. There's not
is
that many.
every line a new scenario?
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
Okay. So, like I said, I'll be the attorney and you'll
Perfect.
be the witness.
Okay.
Okay. All right. I don't even know this word.
I know, I was just looking at it.
Okay. The myasthenia gravis, does it affect your memory at all?
Yes,
And in what ways does it affect your memory?
I forget.
You forget? Can you give us an example of something you forgot?
I love this. This is fun.
All right. Now, doctor, isn't it true that when a person dies in his sleep, he doesn't know about it until the next morning?
Did you actually pass the bar exam?
Uh, The youngest son, the 20-year-old, how old is he?
He's 20, much like your IQ.
Were you present when your picture was taken?
Are you shitting me?
Love that. Um, so the date of conception of the baby was August 8th.
Yes.
And what were you doing at that time?
Getting laid?
She had three children, right?
Yes.
How many were boys?
None.
Were there any girls?
Your Honor, I think I need a different attorney. Can I get a new attorney?
How was your first marriage terminated?
By death.
And by whose death was it terminated?
Take a guess.
Can you describe the individual?
He was about medium height and had a beard.
Was this male or female?
Unless the circus was in town, I'm going with male.
You get all the zingers. The attorneys are idiots.
No, I want a stupid witness. I need to see that.
I know, right? Um, is your appearance here this morning pursuant to a deposition notice which I sent to your attorney?
No, this is how I dress when I go to work.
Doctor, how many of your autopsies have you performed on dead people?
All of them. The live ones put up too much of a fight to get I could barely even start that one once I was reading it.
All of your responses must be oral, okay? What school did you go to?
Oral.
That was a stupid witness one. Okay. Do you recall the time that you examined the body
The autopsy started around 8:30 p.m.
and Mr. Denton was dead at that time?
If not, he was by the time I finished.
That's good. All right. Are you qualified to give a urine sample?
Are you qualified to ask that question?
And the best for last.
Oh, goodness. Okay.
All right. Doctor, before you performed the autopsy, did you check for a pulse?
No,
Did you check for blood pressure?
no,
Did you check for breathing?
no,
So then, is it possible that the patient was alive when you began the autopsy?
no.
How can you be so sure, doctor?
Because his brain was sitting on a desk in my jar. What? What did I just say? Did you hear that?
In my jar?
I said the brain was sitting on a desk in my jar. Oh, let me retry that. Because his brain was sitting on my desk in a jar.
I see. But could the patient have still been alive nevertheless?
Yes, it is possible that he could have been alive and practicing law.
Da-da.
That you don't even know how fun that was. That like, whew, that brought me to life.
Oh, good.
I love that so much. I think in the future we need to find more and like let you be the witness in a role.
Okay.
I love that. That's probably one of my favorite things we've done on here, even like better than trivia.
You think so?
Yeah, I loved that so much.
Cool. We'll have to find more.
I had this fun little, I don't know if it's gonna be fun for you, but this little quiz, if you will, that I thought I would give to you, unless you
Okay.
had something about to happen.
No, I don't have anything else planned.
Okay, okay, first of all, off the record, it's Shakespeare, right? Not Shakespeare. Don't you dare.
You know it's Shakespeare.
I swear to God, somewhere in high school, something got messed up where I was convinced it was Shakespeare.
That would be an Sphere.
I'm realizing
Shakespeare.
that now. All right, I'm cutting that out. That was too
No,
dumb.
don't.
I have a big brain. I just get concerned about words sometimes. That's all.
Okay.
Anyway, so since I don't know how familiar are you with Shakespeare?
Not very, I mean, no more than the average high schooler.
Okay. And I know you're not super familiar with Taylor Swift besides like her like hits, right?
Yeah,
So I have this
debatable.
quiz. Who said it? Taylor Swift or Shakespeare?
Okay.
So I'm gonna read you a line and you tell me what you think. And
Okay.
I'll tap in your answer on the quiz so we can tally up what you have at the end.
Okay.
Okay. Did I close my fist around something delicate? Did I shatter you?
Shakespeare.
Taylor Swift. Do you miss the rogue who coaxed you into paradise and left you there?
Shakespeare.
Taylor Swift.
Oh no.
My tongue will tell the anger of my heart, or else my heart concealing it will break.
I'm gonna say Shakespeare again.
Correct.
Okay. Thank God.
Past the curses and cries, beyond the terror in the nightfall.
That's gotta be Shakespeare.
It's Taylor Swift.
No way.
Yeah. In black ink, my love may still shine bright.
I feel like that's Shakespeare, but I'm gonna say Taylor Swift.
It's Shakespeare.
Fuck me. I didn't want to say Shakespeare again.
Now my eyes leak acid rain on the pillow where you used to lay your head.
Shakespeare?
Taylor Swift.
Oh my God.
I'm loving this.
What kind of medieval shit does she sing?
Well, I feel like this is a good gauge for the people that are like, oh, she only knows how to sing like Shake It Off, Shake It Off. Like, she's such a good writer. Um, oh no, oh no. Where did it go? Okay. I'd meet you where the spirit meets the bones in a faith forgotten land.
Taylor Swift.
Correct. Your
Yay.
touch brought forth an incandescent glow, tarnished but so grand.
Shakespeare.
Taylor Swift.
Terrible at this.
Love is merely a madness.
Hmm. Shakespeare.
Correct. The old widow goes to the stone every day, but I don't. I just sit here and wait, grieving for the living.
Shakespeare?
Taylor Swift.
No way. No way.
How can it be said I am alone when all the world is here to look on me?
Shakespeare?
Correct. And yet, to say the truth, reason and love keep a little company together nowadays.
Taylor Swift?
Shakespeare.
Shit.
Now you hang from my lips like the gardens of Babylon.
Taylor Swift.
Correct.
Nice.
My pride fell with my fortunes.
Shakespeare.
Very good. I think we only have a few left. Staring out an open window, catching my death.
Shakespeare?
Taylor Swift.
Oh my God.
Can't not think of all the cost and all the things that will be lost.
Taylor Swift?
Correct. Also, I think I've been selecting the right answer as I think I just did
Been
that
doing
once.
it.
I think I only did it that last time. Speak low if you speak love.
Shakespeare.
Correct. And the last one. In the cracks of light, I dreamed of you.
Hmm. Taylor.
Correct. So your total. Okay, well, I did all of that for it to not even show a total. It just like has the last question and then like
Oh.
more articles. But let's see. You got one, two, three, four. Oh, I skipped one. I wish to know the fatal flaw that makes you long to be magnificently cursed.
Taylor Swift.
Yeah. You didn't do too bad.
I feel like I did pretty bad.
And when I just scrolled to the top, I realized for whatever reason I was selecting the correct answer on everyone. So I'm so sorry that I just
Aw,
messed up your quiz.
damn.
I'm so sorry. I feel so bad. I was in like autopilot again, I guess.
Because you know the Taylor Swift lyrics, that's why.
I feel
Like I
so
have to
bad.
make the correct choice.
I feel like I genuinely feel so bad. Like all of these are green.
Oh, that is hilarious.
I'm a horrible quiz master. I'm sorry.
Take your quiz title.
Do you think what does that make you think of her work now that you've heard that?
I mean, I never thought she was a bad artist to begin with, in terms of
Good.
her lyrics and stuff. Um, it's just not my style. You get what I'm saying? She's
That's
just not
totally
my
fair.
style.
I can deal with it not being someone's thing, but I cannot deal with disrespect. We wouldn't even have a podcast if you were rude about her.
Oh man. Um, maybe I'll have to find one like that, except for a band that I listen to.
Yeah. I'm here for any type of quiz, even if I don't know the content. I will make my best guess.
We had this debate, me and Katie's husband, Jeff, because I was saying that Jack White is my favorite guitarist, and I think he's one of the greatest guitarists of all time.
Hmm.
And that his music and his voice is very distinctive, and that you can tell that it's him immediately. And he was like, "Okay, we're gonna play a game."
Oh, yes.
And so he was like, "Is this Jack White?" And he would pull up a song on Spotify and say Jack White or not Jack White, you know?
Yeah, I love that.
And anyway, I feel like I did good on most of them,
Hmm. So
but
for the
some of
most
them
part, it's like a distinctive sound.
it is. And the thing is though is that if I had listened to his newer albums, then I would have totally gotten it. But
Yeah.
I haven't because the style has changed a little bit.
Okay.
But it was like he sounds like the Black Keys. Him and the Black Keys have beef
Do you see my
because
light doing that?
yeah, I do. You
Nothing
have
in
a
this room is
ghost.
moving. Nothing is moving.
You have a ghost in your house?
Paul? Sorry. The Black Keys, I've heard of them before,
Yeah. They
but
can
there's
sound
something
similar.
different. Okay.
They can
Why do
sound
they have
similar
beef?
because they sound similar. Jack White
Oh.
freaking hates them.
It's kind of like, oh, you're copying me type
Yeah.
beef.
Yeah.
Wow, I might have to look into that. I love a good musical beef. I love it.
Yeah. Um, so anyway, I thought that was interesting. My faith was tested.
Yeah, we should do more things like that. Those kind of tests on each other. I love stuff like that.
Okay. We'll try to
But
find things.
yeah, we'll figure that out. I have made the conscious decision, speaking of bands. So all the bands and stuff, like artists that I like, I've heard a song and then I heard another song. Like it happens organically. Like I don't
Yeah,
actively choose to like them, it just happens.
right.
There's a band that I'm gonna tell you who it is in a minute, but I know for sure I like one song, but I'm making a conscious decision to actively turn myself into a fan simply because I've never like I know these people like they're very famous. Millions and millions of listeners every month on Spotify, even though I don't even know if they're still together. But I've never met someone in real life that's like, "Oh, I'm such a fan of so and so." So I'm making it my life mission to become like one of their biggest fans. Do you
Who
want to know
is
who
it?
it is?
Yes.
Rage Against the Machine.
I love Rage Against the Machine.
Okay,
Okay.
perfect. Perfect. Then we can listen to it together.
Love Rage Against the Machine.
But like you have all like the basic like Nirvana, Aerosmith, like those type of people, and like the t-shirts are everywhere
Mm-hmm.
and the music's everywhere. I've never in real life just met someone that's like Rage Against the Machine. So I'm gonna turn myself into
I'm
that
sure if we
person.
went back to the 90s, we would probably have a lot of those.
Very true. Very true. But I believe I could be wrong, but I think they're getting inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame tonight.
Oh,
Either that or
really?
they're just gonna be there, one of the two. But it's like live streaming on Disney Plus, so I'm about to log into somebody's Disney Plus and watch it tonight.
Oh no.
Ah. I don't know. I'm a little I don't know what switched in me to make me so paranoid in life. And I feel like I've touched on this so many times in the podcast alone, but like also to you. I'm such a paranoid person these days. I went shopping by myself, which grandma ended up meeting me out later on, but that first like one or two stops, I thought a man in the parking lot was gonna kill me because he was looking at me. So I was like on guard going in and out of Spirit Halloween. Then I went to like a Party City type thing.
Hmm.
And there was this family. It was like a mom and a dad and their two kids. One of the kids was in the stroller, one was like a toddler. And there's Halloween City, which is this big facility beside Party City. So I went in there first and I kept running into them. And like I'm trying to walk out the door and they're like walking slow and stop. So like I either have to be very rude and like cut them off
Yeah.
or awkwardly stand there. So I decided to just like sprint. I go next door to Party City. They come into Party City. They follow the same path that I do, looking at all the stuff. I'm like, please just pick a different path. So then the wife and the kids go one way. I go this way, and the husband's like, "Hey, honey, I'll be right back," and he like comes the same way that I'm going. So at this point, I'm like, nope, this is not happening. And luckily, Grandma called me then, and she's like, "Where are you?" And I'm like, "I'm in party setting," and I like run to the front, but it was probably nothing, but it was very scary. And then like last night, no, the night before last, my nightmare was that all of our windows were open and
Hmm.
our doors, like letting the fresh air in. So I'm looking out the front window and like this delivery truck salesperson pulls in the driveway to turn around, but spots me in the window. And after he pulls back out, he immediately whips it back in. And I
Ugh.
know something's wrong inside of me. He gets out of his car and he's talking to me through the windows. And he's like trying to sell me something, I don't know, but I knew that there was like
A
other
delivery
motives
man's
there.
trying to sell you some stuff.
But so I'm like trying to be friendly as I'm closing all of our windows because I'm like, he cannot get in. And he's like, "No, yeah, I just need to come and talk to you, blah, blah, blah." And I'm like, I know no one's home in my dream, but I'm saying, like, "I'm gonna go get my dad if you don't leave, like, whatever." And he's like, "Yeah, yeah, yeah, bring him, let me talk to him." So I start, like, I'm screaming in this man's face through the glass door. I slam the front door closed and lock it. But then in the dream, we had a basement and I was aware of it. And I was aware that the windows and the doors were unlocked in the basement. So he runs around the house and I just know that he's coming in through the basement and I'm standing there near the top of the basement door, staring and waiting for him to pop up, trying to decide, okay, am I going to run out the front to my car? Like, do I have time to grab my keys? Can I get away? And I woke up before he popped up. But I have no, like, I watch The Office at night when I go to bed. Like, I'm not, you know, it's scary.
No, I had a dream about unlocked doors and windows too, like a couple days ago. It was weird.
Why?
I don't know, but they kept unlocking somehow. Like people just kept coming to my door, and I kept having to unlock them and then try to lock them back.
Yeah.
Anyway, I don't know what the meaning behind that is. We probably need to go to Dream Moods and find out.
Yeah. Was it scary for you or it was
Yeah,
just
no, it was pretty scary.
okay?
Something was coming after me. I don't know what it was.
Okay, because I had a similar one. I was in a hotel room and the door wouldn't close and lock all the way, but no one would. I was calling the front desk over and over. They wouldn't come fix it. But I was paranoid, so I kept looking out the peephole. And every time I would look out the peephole, another person or thing would be sprinting towards the door and like pushing it in, trying to get into the room. What does this mean?
I don't know. It's weird.
Scary. I
Oh.
don't like it. Did you see the video I sent you last night?
I didn't look at it yet.
It's like 1 minute long. Watch it right now. For anyone watching, I might insert the video.
You're gonna have to. You are so dumb. I
Well,
can't.
when I'm laying in bed doom scrolling, I decided maybe I should get off TikTok and do like stupid little creative things
How'd
instead.
you even make that?
It was so much fun. We could literally like make a 1 minute long short film that might take us like an hour to do. And there's so many different themes. They have like scary, adventurous, Bollywood, teen, indie.
That is so funny.
We should do that. Do you want to do that?
We can do that.
I can write us like a stupid little script or something. Oh, wait, no, it's a trailer, so I don't even think we need words. I'll come up with ideas.
Do you have a song of the week?
My song of the week this week is Slut by Taylor Swift.
Okay. I thought you were gonna pick Rage Against the Machine, but
Oh, dang, what a missed
missed
opportunity.
opportunity.
Well,
Jesus.
1989 Taylor's version just came out last week. So, and I forgot to mention it on my episode that we just recorded. So it had to get like a shout out on this one. So you're gonna hit us with that PSA wisdom.
Eyes. PSA. Don't buy a house.
Word.
I'm just kidding. Maybe do.
I don't know, major props to you because you're figuring this all out. I don't know.
Alone.
Yeah,
Alone.
alone, completely figuring it out by yourself. I don't even know that I would know where to begin. You know what I mean? Like, I think it's incredible
Thank you.
what you're doing.
Thank you. You've been listening to the Straight Crooked Podcast.
Bye.
Bye. Did you get really high pitched and it didn't pick up, or did you just, was it short?
Oh, it didn't pick up? Should we try it again? I'm gonna turn my mic down.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll go less high this time.
Okay.
The anticipation is
I
killer.
know. All right.
Okay.
Just ready.
Okay. Bye. Oh, wait, I
Bye.
went high again. Wait, go again. One
No,
more
I
time.
heard you that time.
Oh, okay. Go again. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Ow. Oh, my elbow.
What'd you just do?